Hello guys, how na dey? Dis PDP spokesman Daniel Bwala, he don give more detail concerning dis Niger coup. According to him, he said Niger coup is not a bloody coup. In other words, it's not a war. This thing have to, it's a diplomatic something, not waiting that they, not be everything that they use the phrase Mozo on. That is what this man is saying on this video. So guys, I don't want to waste your time because this man, he speaks so intelligent. When people are speaking intelligent, people of intellect, they are talking, I already listening to them because in this video, what this man said, there are a lot of senses in this video. Just take time to watch him, listen to what Daniel Bwala have said on this video, the former is in an article spokesman during the campaign. So listen to him. This man is a learned man, is a lawyer, and you will learn one or two things. I think if the federal government, they are wise enough, they will play this video so that they can learn something for this video and it's going to save their cost. Guys, listen to Daniel Bwala. I will see you again.
What happened in Niger is a bloodless coup. There is an uncoded principles, even in coup, that where a coup is bloodless, you don't resolve it by blood. So where lies the threat of NATO, of ECOWAS? ECOWAS appear to be, and this is one of the problems we have in Africa, where when a leader is blackmailed by the West, or when they have a dossier on that leader, then they are likely to blackmail that leader into carrying out their wishes. There is no imminent threat against any ECOWAS state. What happened in Niger? No imminent threat. Usually, before you can come militarily or before you can take measures or action that will be considered as severe, is where the action or where the conduct in that state poses imminent threat to the neighbors. Now, it was a bloodless coup. Nobody was killed. They have even gone ahead to form government. The United States of America, as we speak today, is engaging with them diplomatically, recognizing the existence and the operations of the leader of Niger. Now, NATO as a whole have member states. The interest in Niger is largely benefiting the NATO members. Recently, if you look at the dissatisfaction in Africa, most of the leaders in Africa, especially in places where there are military takeover, it is born out of this feeling that those civilian heads of state are puppet to the West. And so military are taking over. That is not supported, and I will not be the one here supporting that. But in actual fact, if you look at the engagement of members of these countries that are having military takeovers, you see that their relationship with Russia is deepening. You see that commitment that Russia is giving to them is deepening. In fact, even if you look at it from the larger point of, was it not African leaders that recently visited St. Petersburg and they were given a forgiveness of about $200 billion? There is a cautious relationship, or there is a flirtatious relationship between Russia and the people in Africa. And I think that the leader of Russia is having a feeling that in order for him to properly fund the war in Russia, there is need for him to have and acquire resources in Africa, or to destabilize their focus in Africa so that way they will be distracted from what is happening in Ukraine. So, and African leaders should be able to look at this from the point of view of Africa interest, because any shooting of a gun in Niger might not only affect the Sahel, but in the entire Africa might be affected, because you will see a ripples effect and a reaction from the people. And that is the reason why I feel that the Champions League final between NATO and Russia that they are planning to host in Africa should be avoided by the members of the ECOWAS.